Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. So this beautiful reading is for Leo's 2020 overview. We're gonna go ahead and get this beautiful energy set. We are excited for what 2020 has for Leo and the messages that you're gonna receive. So we have 6 decks out here, and these beautiful 6 decks are actually going to be 2 cards pulled from each one. One for each the first half and one for the second half of the year. I'm going to go ahead and do our prayer and see what messages you have, Leo, for 2020, okay? So I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this message reading for Leo. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence are always welcome. I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting Leo on their highest possible path. All right. So my beautiful Leos, again, I will be pulling cards, 2 cards from each deck. After I finish getting my shuffle on. Now, I need you to remember that take only what belongs to you. Leave everything else here. If any part of the message does not resonate with you, it's okay. It's for another Leo. Okay? So, if you would like a personal reading, you can head over to conversationswithdragons.com and I will be more than happy to assist you there. Okay? So I'm excited for the messages. I started doing the 2020 overviews and the messages that we've been getting has been some really awesome readings, and I'm really excited about that for each sign. And remember that the reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so I know we have a lot of crosswalkers, cross watchers. Goodness. I tell you, I always tickled at myself, and so here we go. All right, here we go, Leos. Let's see what we got, guys. Woo! Okay, we starting off all the way live. So you have the beautiful, amazing High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about being receptive, open, for allowance. She shows up and asking you to be to pay attention to your intuition. She's very intuitive, a spiritual monarch, and she represents your spiritual connection. And so if you look at this, her feet are not touching the ground. Her eyes are closed and she is leaned back and allowing for flow. She is leading with her heart. Okay, so that is absolutely beautiful. So for January, my beautiful Leos, you are going to need to tune in and allow for flow. Lead with your heart. Okay, you have the Wounded Healer. Now, when this card shows up, and I'm over here struggling with my camera again because it is cutting these cards off. My apologies, my beautiful Leos. Work with me here. Okay, so your Wounded Healer card shows up to let you know that whatever issues that have arisen from your past, from the past year, the past month, is being resolved. And it is showing up to, because a lot of us don't realize that we are even healers, okay, by the things we do, the things we say. However, it is letting you know that whatever those issues are being resolved. So no need to focus on anything that is not for your highest good, that doesn't speak to your spirit. The Wounded Healer talks about you allowing the light to get in. Okay, so those previous wounds, those previous hurts, those things that we perceive to have damaged or have broken us, trust that those things are being healed, even if it doesn't feel like it. Okay, so allowing yourself to lead with your heart is allowing for you to flow, and you're going to have to trust it because that is where you are now. Okay, so in February you are going to need to continue to be open. Okay, continue to be open. You are healing. Remember that your past does not dictate your future. Okay, in March you have the beautiful Dragonfly, and it says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. Aha! The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Now, how beautiful is that for March? That is the magic. Letting go of it and allowing for it to flow. Now the door is open and we are healing and we are embracing the transformation, because when we heal from past wounds, there is a very big transformation. Okay, it allows us to see ourselves in a light in which we hadn't seen ourselves before. Okay, the beautiful Dragonfly is transformation all in itself, and that's why that card shows up, because the things that the Dragonfly goes through just to be able to become this beautiful, amazing creature, the change. Because if you think about what it looks like before, right? To some people that would not be beautiful, but when people see Dragonfly, they're like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. The changes that come with that. So there's the magic, is the transformation for which you are opening doors and healing to be able to do. So March is looking amazing. Now, in April, it says, see the truth. What I am asking of you, my beautiful Leos, is to take your blinders off. Okay, take off those yellow sunglasses and see the truth. Allow for the transformation. When the owl shows up and asks you to see things, and the owl also challenges your perspective. Okay, because their vision, they see better at night, right? So that's a whole different vision from what we see in the daytime. Okay, now it says to see your truth. One of the hardest things to do is to see yourself in all forms, all of the things that you've been through, all of the people that you have been over the years, and look at yourself and truly see yourself and forgive who that person is or who that person was, so that you can move forward on this journey. Okay? So see the truth. Okay? And seeing things is not always easy, but when you allow yourself to be able to see, it allows you to heal. Woohoo! We got the beautiful Wheel of Fortune in May. So yay you. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the change in your luck. Your luck getting better. Woo, woo, woo. It talks about expansion and your change of fortune. So if things weren't looking so hot for you, guess what? There's a shift. There's a change. You've heard the expression, what goes around comes around, like you're coming full circle. Now, the Wheel of Fortune also talks about for those of you who believe in karmic debt, it is everything being paid and you getting a restart or a reboot. Now, if you already have good fortune, change in fortune means increase or expand, so that your fortune is looking pretty good. All things are in balance and in tune. So you are making some strides here, my beautiful Leos, into visuality. Yes. So in June, you are going to be focusing on you. Now, a lot of times we're multitasking. In June, you're going to be focusing on you. Okay, into visuality. There we go. Personal growth, personal change, things of that nature. More tuned into you than where you were before, if that makes sense. Resetting the clock for yourself. Seeing yourself in a new light because you have shed all of those things that don't serve you. You're coming full circle, guys. Woo! You got the beautiful star card. Yes, the star card. And the star card talks about evolution, you changing and growing, and it's a gradual change. So while you're working on yourself in June, you're gonna have that other shift that is absolutely beautiful, because it talks about you, it talks about the self-realization of your self-realization, knowing who you are, attaining and aiming high and achieving goals that you set, and your expectations being way exceeding the things that you thought you could possibly do. So the star card is such a beautiful, amazing card, okay? Because you have this amazing growth going on. You have grandfather sky. So you guys have such this openness and this beautiful energy going on. Oh my gosh, your year is going to be amazing. You have grandfather sky, and grandfather sky talks about you expanding and having literally no limits. So your dreams, okay, the things that you've been working on, the things that you have been manifesting, and the things that you have been speaking into existence, remember that the universe is supporting all of that amazingness. But those goals and those dreams we set for ourselves are nothing compared to what the universe is bringing to us. So you stay in gratitude as you are expanding and growing, because oh my gosh, the universe is bringing you some amazing energy. You got the Shaman, okay? We got September, the Shaman. It says you are the creator and the magician, which means that you can create and manifest the things that you want in your life. And clearly we can see that because you have all of this growth coming. It says there is power and wisdom in your words, so be mindful of the things that you speak into your life and the things that you are speaking on others. Okay, there's a power in your wisdom in your words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as the keeper of the mysteries. So it is asking you to walk in your power, right? It is asking you to be mindful of the things that you speak. It is asking you to be open to flow and to fly with this beautiful raven, okay? Fly. You have no limits, says Grandfather Sky. In October, we have surrender to the flow. I'm laughing about that because the High Priestess also asks you to surrender to the flow and lead with your heart. Now, you're going to go through a period where you are as you're elevating higher, you're transitioning. So we're elevating, right? And and I'm going to laugh at myself because you can't see my hands. As you are elevating and vibrating higher, sometimes that's when we start resisting, right? Because we get comfortable in where we are. Like we've grown some and we're like, okay, this is good right here. This is good right here. But we're not done expanding. So surrender to the flow. Don't get stuck in that comfort zone. Okay. Allow for the flow to continue. Okay. So it's asking for you to do it in October. In November, you got the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands talks about you standing your ground. So stand your ground. Don't worry about them, right? You looking back at them like, and what you about to do? Yeah, stand your ground, okay? You will be challenged, but that's okay, okay? Don't worry about it. It's not gonna be rough because you know how to speak up for yourself. You know how to stand up for yourself, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand your ground in November. Baby, look. You have the spirituality card, which means you are vibrating higher. You are surrendering to the flow, and you are you're tuning in to the messages of the universe, which is beautiful. I love that you have the 11 and you have the 7, which is 8. And those 8s are infinity. Okay. And if infinity is forever going and continuing, and it is in constant flow. And so 2020 is looking pretty darn good for you, my beautiful Leos. I hope that you enjoyed this 2020 overview. It looks really amazing. You got some really great stuff going on, some amazing shifts, some expansion, some self-awareness, you taking time for yourself, and you allowing yourself to truly see the truth and heal from the past. You have some really great things going on. So I am excited for 2020 for you. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, Annette. Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing.